It's Madden NFL 23, and we've got the Sentinel's lengthy corner. He got the QB not once, but twice last week with a pair of interceptions. It's the Sentinels and the Niners, and it's coming right up on Madden NFL 23.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the San Francisco 49ers and the Orlando Sentinels. Hello again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Orlando team as they enter play. They come in off a good win on the road, and now they hit the home opener at 1-0.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
On the other side of the field for the visiting 49ers, they come off a good win in the opener on the road, and they get a second road game here.
Yeah, the schedule makers didn't really do them any favors, but if they can...
Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test the secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
Throwing on first down, Huffman. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. To throw on second down, Huffman. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure. And he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. And the Niners get there and bring him down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. He'll drop to throw.
Working the sideline here. Did he get the feet in? Yes, they say that he did. Nice job tapping both of them down.
How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 11. Throwing left side, it's complete.
Down inside the 10.
Touchdown! A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season.
And the Sentinels are on the board first here this afternoon.
And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. That time a 6-play drive. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
This one fielded at the 5. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The numbers for him from a week ago: 4 catches, 61 yards.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Operating from the gun, Huffman. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Off the play fake, Huffman. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They'll give it to Samuel.
And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Huffman. Wide open receiver, complete. A big play there for the Niners. 43 yards.
You can feel the effort all the way up here. He tried his best to get there. Didn't quite make it, but down around the 2-3 yard line, you got to love the effort, and especially the big play that gave his offense a great opportunity.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Huffman. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. A great play there. His first rushing touchdown of the year. And the 49ers are an extra point away from drawing level. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we've got to really be ready on defense because these guys know how to put the ball in the end zone.
Do you think they can keep piling on the points like this?
I think they can if they're prepared to adjust and adapt, because they won't see the same defenses week in and week out.
Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Hands it off out of the gun. Yeah, he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. So pass interference to call. That's going to set him up with a first down.
And if it's a bang-bang play, maybe the flag stays in the official's pocket, but instead, he definitely impeded the receiver's right to catch the football. The officials letting the players know how the game's going to be called here in the first quarter.
2nd and 4. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there, because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 43. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet inbounds. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and, of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Under a minute to go, clock running, and a back-and-forth first quarter of play. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 7. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. These two teams all tied after one.
Orlando with the football here to begin the second quarter. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Sentinels have moved out in front.
Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. They'll begin by running here with Samuel. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now a give right side. Justice. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, Justice. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's got 2 touchdown passes on his first 2 drives, and he'll try again here on drive 3. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. They'll go option to the short side. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he's taken down inside the 30. A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. They're going to look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Sentinels go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, this offensive unit, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
Point after, right down the middle, and it's now 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. On 1st and 10, it's Samuel. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Huffman. Wide open receiver complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They'll run on 1st down. Justice. And able to give one man the slip there as he works his way forward for about 3. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Huffman. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now a handoff up the middle. Justice. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll keep it on the ground. Justice. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. To throw on 2nd down. Huffman. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Looking to throw. Huffman. Under pressure, they got him again. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fielded just inside the 20. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Orlando takes back over on offense. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this one is incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll look to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 42. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Back to throw again. Going to throw right side here, complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. 2nd and 2. They'll set up to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Sentinels will extend their lead here just before halftime. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you across town to our studios here in Orlando and check in with the coach at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you.
Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. And this offense set to go now to begin the 3rd quarter. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure you have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going. Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
56 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And on now is the punter. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Now here's Ross. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Niners will go on offense 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, Huffman. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
Off play action, Huffman. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
On 2nd down now, Justice. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Huffman. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
That looked great when he first took off because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call. Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the 1st down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
Now this offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's got it to about the 40.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he stopped immediately there. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 26. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete. Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
Takes it at the 7.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
Well, the 49ers settling in for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On 2nd down, Justice. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's going to be Samuel with a run.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Huffman. And it's intercepted. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second-half blowout material.
They'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard, maybe a touch less.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Sentinels are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. So another touchdown for him on the year now, Charles. He had 2 in the opener last week and hits pay dirt for a 3rd time here.
And with good health, he's got a really good chance to be up there among the leaders in touchdown scoring when this season comes to an end. Quick question, partner. Is it bad luck to toast him with a sports drink?
Not at all, partner. I think that's a fantastic idea. Cheers.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone.
From the 6.
And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back live to Orlando. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. On 1st and 10, Huffman. Throwing left side here, and it's complete.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
On first down, Huffman. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. The offense on 3rd down tonight, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Completes it to Samuel. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Huffman. That's Samuel. Caught left side. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. From the gun on 3rd down. Huffman. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down. They'll try and run for it. Orlando takes back over on offense. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7. From the gun, he'll hand this off. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And finally, they get him to the ground, but it's all the way down at the Niners' 33. 128 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
Yeah, and this is absolutely a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare as well, because they spend all week preaching about the need to wrap up and make sure tackles. But what a letdown here, and it winds up costing them big, big yardage.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Here's the option play now to the left. And not much running room. Down to the 32. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
He'll decide to keep this once more.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Throwing on first down. Huffman. And his throw here is incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Huffman. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. Huffman. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. Now a handoff running through the middle. He works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2.